Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 75. We have a few things to go over, and then we're going to get right into it because there's a lot to do. And as you could probably tell, my room is in disarray right now. Normally it's in disarray, but there's a different type of disarray because we're doing a lot of spring cleaning in the background as well as I have a lot of personal things going on right now. So hopefully, hopefully none of that will bleed into tonight's episode. There's dog. There's an extra dog in the house that is a noisy little shit, which I love. But he is noisy because his dad, aka my brother, is him and I just got back from his house, and his name is Paxton for uh, the full name. We named him. So we didn't name him. My nephew named him. He used to be my older brother's dog, um, and my older brother's son, my nephew, was like, "I'm going to name him after the best dog in the world, Jackson." So he named him Paxson. So now we just call him Pax. So uh, was not referring to the dog. Actually, it just worked out that way. Oh, all right. But there's a lot going on in my household, so if you hear any background noise, I apologize. Not much I can do about it. My family is notoriously loud. Oh no, different personal. My Without giving away too many details, because obviously internet. My family is in the process of specifically my parents are in the process of acquiring a piece of land that will probably be their retirement home, and we're gonna be going to that property a lot in the next couple of weeks, and my schedule is going to be fucking hectic. So, um, should be fun though. It's a decent amount of property, and my parents have worked their asses off their entire life to acquire it. So I'm very happy for them and very excited to be able to benefit from all their hard work. But there's going to be a lot of hard work on that property for a family moving forward. So I got a lot going on, but everything should be per usual, per normal. Last week, the only reason we missed is because my internet decided to die. Uh, Literally right as I walked inside, it was 7:30. I looked at my phone. I'm like, "Where's the internet?" And I look at my router, and my router is just red. And I'm like, "Oh." And then I look at the outage map, and yeah, Xfinity was having a non-scheduled outage. Oh, that's sorry to hear that. It's We just went through something similar. Selling there's we had a or My grandparents owned a cabin. Well, they own two houses. They owned a cabin up in northern Wisconsin on a lake that they bought back in the 50s, the 60s. I think my grandpa paid like $800 for it, and he's just been holding on to it forever and ever and ever. And then we had to sell what was my mom's childhood home and that cabin property that was very important to a bunch of people. So yeah, I feel that it's never an easy thing to let go of something. Health and their sucky ass doctors down there. It's a nope. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Corgan. It's good to talk to you. By the way, it's I know it's been a few a good while. It feels like. Granted, we only missed last week, but anyways, so just to give you an insight into what's going on in this session, we're going to be continuing decorating the keep, as well as everyone gets to figure out what their roles are uh, here in their new domain. They are now lords, technically, uh, not in title yet. They're gonna we have an anointment ceremony if they accept the title, but they are responsible for the keep and everything around it. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna do some decorating here, and let's get into it because we've been waiting long enough. That one.
Uh,
Okay.
Technically, I'm proficient in any tool if I
Yes.
Okay,
want
so
to be.
what if you made a bathtub with like hydrochloric acid?
See, we could do that, or I could just throw the body into the forge and then we just smelt them down.
That would
Then we
work.
have the gross smell of burning bodies.
No,
Yeah.
just
Not
for
if
like
you-
3 seconds, like
not if you
until they
vent it
become
right.
one with the armor and weapons that I forge.
This isn't
Hydrochloric.
New York
Hey,
City.
Zach, hydrochloric acid does exist in the world, right?
The
Why
or
does?
the I guess the equivalent of the materials needed to make the compound do, whether or not someone has actually made hydrochloric acid, is probably the only person who'd know anything about that would be Zane.
I know. That's
So
why I
if
asked
Zane, so yeah, fuck it, first
We're
roll of the
not-
night. If
we're
you
not-
if you're seriously curious about this, we do that. Make that as the
Yes.
first roll of the night. Okay, go ahead and roll a. This would be a. Oh boy,
Oh, I rolled it.
This would probably be a medicine check, or a general. We'll go with a history check.
I
Either
need
or.
to see what my modifiers are really quick, but I nat 20'd it, so
Oh,
this is
shit.
gonna be
Alright.
really good. Medicine's really bad, so we're going history.
I was going to say, if it's medicine, I would like to give him advantage because I'm good at that, but never mind. He rolled the nat
Oh.
20.
29.
29. Okay. So you would know that it's not called hydrochloric acid here because the elemental table in this world is significantly different than the real world. But what you would know is that hydrogen and chloride do exist, and you do know that there has been a few alchemists and artificers that have created weapons based off of using a highly acidic compound made out of hydrogen and chloride.
And it's called a Braxo cleaner.
That's the spell. It's Abraxo.
So you would know that it is with that you would know how to make it. Whether or not you have the ability to go find these things in the area is kind of a crapshoot, just because of how specific of a compound they are.
Listen here, bud. I'm rich. I can pay somebody to find this shit for me.
Sure, if you want to. So, which I was going to get into this after we were done decorating the keep. Now that you guys are landowners in Sylvania, which the deed did state this, you are now responsible for the keep and all the surrounding buildings and villages, and farmland surrounding the keep. So, even if you choose not to have the lord title, which would be Marquis, by the way, you still are responsible according to the deed for everything around it. And there may be some people in the general area that may be good at procuring items. So, but so let's anyways, let's get into creating this, just to give me a general idea. Lexi, are you here? If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Best one, Lex.
I can see it lighting up green.
But yes, is your mic not set correctly?
Lex, say the word cheese. She muted and something.
Yeah, I somehow like hear it unmute. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
I don't
fire up.
hear. Yeah, I don't hear her.
You might need to check your user settings in voice and video.
Or log in
maybe,
and out of Discord
like,
again.
Odd
Yeah,
or
you-
something. Or there also might be an update you haven't downloaded yet. That can sometimes cause issues.
Create another BS title you think you have, Todd.
Yeah, Marquis Sterling of the non-existent House of Sterling.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Now
don't
we
know
can.
why it had my other mic, which I don't really have another mic, but it had something else selected, and I never changed my settings, so that's weird.
It was probably a Windows update that did it. If I'm being
I did
honest.
have one of those recently, so that probably
Yeah.
was.
So, okay, so let's. Austin's right. Since I know you're tired, we should do yours and Ori's room first. Or Nate gave me a list of things that he wanted that he thinks Ori would definitely go for, which literally results in a place to keep his weapons, a giant rug, preferably of an animal variety, and a giant fucking bed. His words. So, I have the animal rug placed down. You guys were, I think you were here, but I think you were sleepy by the time we got to the keep last time. So, you guys were given the biggest room on the bottom floor. So, you guys are in the basement. You can make the flooring whatever you want. I have just know that everything that you want placed down does cost money, but you guys were just given a fuck ton of money for completing the quest. So, so I will go ahead and add. I'll go find Nate's preferred size bed, big ass bed. Would do you think Ori would have a fancy bed? Or you think he just
No.
no?
No.
Wait, go back up.
Or-
There was one with like bones on it.
Ori would be the type
there
of man
was.
who would sleep
Yeah,
on
what's
like
that?
a bean
Go back to
bag.
those beds.
What these?
Yeah, go to the red bed. So, and then that one. Oh, I thought that was
No, it's just
bones.
it's just
Never
broken.
mind.
Yeah.
I mean, that could also be Ori's bed.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's brand new for now. Okay, we can yes, just a stone slab. That's what Ori sleeps on.
Do you have a block of cheese in there for Alara's bed?
I mean, if that's what Alara wants, that's what Alara will get.
I don't want to sleep on cheese, but I do want like a corner of the room just a mound of cheese.
Okay.
Just sitting there, because homegirl will eat moldy cheese. It doesn't matter how long it's been there.
That's a big ass bed. I like that.
Alara gives me like messy room vibes, like messy child like vibes. So like her little corners of the room with her things are gonna be just like a nightmare.
Like a little rat's nest. Okay, I can do
Yes,
that. Okay.
absolutely.
All right. Let me find cheese. Yes.
Oh my god, they even have a moldy one. Oh, is that a cheese cart?
That is a
Oh my
cheese cart.
God, put
Which
that in the
I
corner.
also want to point your attention to this room. Look at all the cheese.
Absolutely.
Yes. So this is Alara's corner.
Oh, that's Todd's storage. That's hers.
Look at that.
And then, like just various bits
I
of cheese
have been spoiled with all of my riches have led to this.
with multiple pieces of smaller moldy cheese that you
Absolutely.
shoved in the back.
Those are the ones that have fallen.
Yes.
Hey, mold can bring out the flavor in cheese.
That's our fallen comrades off of the food cart.
That's just the brie she keeps in the corner, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
God's strongest soldiers that have fallen.
Did you say that was debris?
Yeah, it was
Debris.
It is debris.
on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, I can we can do
I would like a little flower pot.
okay, yeah, we could do that.
I feel like Alara does.
I mean,
like,
she is
nature.
a druid,
She's a
right?
druid,
Yeah, I mean,
so she does enjoy things like that.
but something like like this. Just a little flower bed or something.
Yeah.
Maybe something a little bit more brighter. I mean, there's more options. These are just the ones I picked right now.
Oh, that one. I like that one.
You like that one?
That
Okay.
one's nice.
Okay, I'll put that like right there and put it sideways. Because picture these windows as like the like the cellar windows.
Mhm.
where like there's a drain ditch on the window. Yeah, so you're getting sunlight down in there.
May I please have a little mouse?
You want a
Big
mouse?
rat.
I
Yeah.
want a little rat. Yes.
What's
You
up,
need the
Todd?
cheese.
Oh, never mind. This.
Oh, is that it right there? Creatures. Go back right there.
Yes. There you go.
It's a rat.
Do you want that? Looks more like a mouse, you know? Like there you go.
Make it bigger to be a rat.
Oh my god.
Oh, not that big, but okay.
Why his tail so pointy?
I don't know.
Is there a way to make the map what you're doing, or do we have to? How should I be watching this?
You should be watching this. In
The
my
build?
no, so
I'm
this
watching the stream.
yeah, you guys can see
On
my screen, right?
on Discord. Todd, to answer your question.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. There we
That
go.
there is Cornelius,
There you go. The giant rat.
the king rat.
And then so Ori wanted a place to put his weapons, so we're just gonna put weapon and then I'm sure. Yeah, Ori just has a fucking cannon.
Yeah.
Weapon rack. There's one there on the second.
Yeah, go over here. There we go. Yeah. Then we shrink it down. Put it like, right there. Okay. So for the sake of Alara, what else does Alara like? Does she want a couch? Does she want a big old cushion in the center?
Put a big piece
I
of
like that
cheese.
pink cushion.
The pink one?
It's giving, yeah, it is giving a vibe.
Do you want it to be a circular or a rectangular?
Ooh, I have an idea. Just all of the pink pillows in the corner. It's like a little playroom, like a little play area.
All right. We can certainly do
It's
that.
it's a little comfy corner.
Like that, and then bam. There you go. Maybe add one more for good measure.
I love how chaotic that corner of the room is,
Yes.
but it's making sense. Like,
And then everybody needs a. Does Alara want to sleep in a crib?
oh my god. Yes.
Do you want to photosynthesize next to your plant?
Yes.
There you go. Crib.
Now you can go on MTV.
I see what you did
Welcome
there.
to MTV Cribs. This is where I keep the brie.
And then I feel like a giant stone chair for Ori would be, fitting.
What if you faced it right toward the door so it could be like really intimidating?
Yeah, just
You have to walk past it.
fucking in the center, just like right there, just bam.
Whenever anyone enters, welcome to my chamber.
And I suppose you probably would also have a fireplace.
Welcome to Alara's torture chamber, where I hang you by your nipples and feed you rotten cheese.
Oh, that's my room, dude.
That's Todd's treehouse, where we hang you by your nip knobs.
But you're not old enough to come in the room.
There Todd was. Barbecue sauce on his nipples.
Yep. It's part of internet history at this point.
As seen in
Another
the
stream that
Bible.
needs to be flagged.
Like the devil from the Bible.
I was actually talking to Austin about that. I thought it'd be really funny if the Bible is just a compilation of like fables and like different different tales from like different corners of our world, like like whether it be they be religious or just like myth and like mythical stuff. So like taught like
David and Goliath
Exactly.
is a fucking kobold and a fucking minotaur.
exactly, and that's the Bible.
That is the holy Bible.
Yes.
Listen, Jesus was a kobold, okay?
Oh
Jesus,
my
that's why.
God.
Oh no, is that why they're religious? Is that why they're completely gone?
No, what's
Yes.
that? I forget the mod that was in Baldur's Gate, but it's the one where you could mod it to make your character like that fish guy. That's how I envision Jesus.
Oh my god, as a
Just
freaking
that
yeah.
weird looking
Who do
fish.
you mean, Christina Aguilera?
Chris-
There you go. Anything else in Ori and Alara's room that you can think of?
No, I'm digging Alara's corner.
this
Very Alara.
this
What if
right
you have, like,
here
a-
is very Alara, yes.
What if you have one giant rat?
Yeah, like make him a big rat. Yes, put him on the pillows.
No, put one in
Oh,
the center of the.
no. Yeah.
Put one in the bed. Put one in
Or
the
he's gonna be
bed.
like, "What the fuck is that?" Like,
It's a pet.
I acquired it along the way.
And
What,
then
what do you want to call it?
yeah,
Name
It's
is
Cornelius.
Cornelia.
Ah, there you go.
No,
You need to make that bed bigger.
That's Shaquille Corneal.
How big is that bed?
Actually, yes, we're making it canon. That is Shaquille Corneal,
Um,
also known as Cornelius.
He starred in the play once called Shazam.
There you go. And then gotta make sure you have your frogs.
He's the mascot of the Rat Bastards.
That is a remarkably large bed. I don't know what you're talking about, Todd.
Woo, excuse
Okay.
me.
Can you put a person in there for scale? I think that's the main problem.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Frog
where's
for
Ori's
scale?
butler?
Our butler. The fuck?
Because remember, how big is Ori?
It's
11
just
feet
for
tall?
Ori. Ori would fit.
Yeah, Ori would
If
easily
Yeah,
fit.
anything, if anything, Ori might hang off the end of it a little.
Yeah, I would make that bed a little bit bigger.
Just bring it right into the weapon rack. There you go.
Because if you think that, like, if she's like 5 feet and he's 10 feet,
There you go. There's
You just,
there's Elvis and Froggy.
yeah.
And
I need to go take an allergy pill.
okay.
Froggy's supposed to be blue though.
Well, I can fix that. Give me a second. Gosh.
No.
Gosh, Zach, I thought you were good at this.
Hey, are Elvis and Froggy male and female?
No.
No, they're both male.
And Froggy is blue, and
Froggy's
Elvis.
rich.
They're
Elvis
both
is
male, and neither of them are hermaphroditic.
Yes, no, they're frogs, guys. They're frogs.
Hermaphrodiddles.
Well, actually, I think there might be a variety of frog that can copulate without needing a male person.
Cool.
I don't remember.
I'm ready to be done with this conversation. All right, there you go.
Hey, man, biology.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
much biology.
Ori just has a big fucking throne right in the center, just staring. And knowing
Anyone enters his room.
rug. Hold on. Gotta roll out the
Yeah,
royal
you need to
carpet.
give him like a runner rug.
There you go. Hold on.
Even has a skull on it. It's perfect for Ori.
There. It would be just like Ori to have his rug coming out of the door.
God, my OCD is just being.
Get over it. It's not your room. it's
Don't
hurt,
worry.
it's
you won't be
hurting mine
looking at
too.
it.
It's hurting mine
Probably.
too. Don't worry. All right.
He needs a little side table.
I don't think Ori would have a side table. Okay. Well,
I would move it back so it's like in the center of the room.
well, we'll leave it as is, and I'll show it to Nate later, and he can make adjustments. Okay.
Elka.
Elka, we'll start with your main room, and as for a burrow, I have a question. Do you want it to be a part of the main house map, or do you want it to be a map of its own?
Well, I figured I would just dig out from my room
Just
into.
okay. So what we'll do?
like-
All right, I got an idea. So let's go ahead and subtract, and a little burrow like right there. Have it be
Can you actually put that in the other area? I want that circle area to be my bathing chamber.
okay.
My
Apologies.
bathing chamber.
My bathing chamber.
I'll actually make it because you're there. It's your little burrow hole.
I can see Elka having like these little like milk baths with like little rose petals.
Okay, she wouldn't
And
go
then-
that far, but
I don't know. You are a burning heart.
yes, but I have lived on the road for like 3 years without the amenities.
That means you would probably spoil yourself.
Yeah, but maybe
She,
not
like-
with a milk bath.
Get me a bar of soap.
Elka out here trying to get her bubble tea on.
Yes.
Yo, we need a bubble tea place.
Best bathtub. I either get you that one or that one.
Ooh.
Oh, there's no clawfoot tubs.
Nah, I couldn't find any. Maybe we get. Oh,
Damn.
Fantasy battle maps. Here we go to that.
That's some Zane bath shit right there. The fuck do we buy this from Ebrex?
Yeah. Let's just
I'm
say
definitely a claw-footed bathtub kind of gal, but I could also see having Zane whip me something up.
How about we go? Let me go to fantasy
already
world and
done
see what it can get me. Hold on.
A hole in the ground with mud.
Sounds like an Alera type hole.
Oh no, that's just okay. That's just topography. Yeah, unfortunately, I'd have to go find a token somewhere.
It's fine.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, we'll just go with the bigger one.
Okay, I'm going to say I will since this is high tech, and this is going to definitely be a magically ran bathtub. It is going to be slightly more expensive, but given the fact that you have literally one of the most talented artificers in the country of Ebrax in your party, I'm going to say that the price won't be as high as I normally would make it. Clawfoot bathtub is 250 gold for a porcelain one. A wooden one is 150 gold. I'm going to say, because it's high tech, but you also have Zane helping you whip up the technology of it, let's just go with a flat 500 gold.
Okay.
Easy.
Easy peasy. And that has jets. Congrats. It is a
Nice. I made you
Can
a
you make
spa
it okay?
tub.
Can you make it a little bit bigger? I know I'm a little baby bunny, but like
as it gets
What's a
bigger,
swimming pool?
the price goes up.
well, I know that. I'm not
The
dumb.
largest wants a
600,
just wants a swimming pool,
700,
okay?
800.
Dreamy.
Do yeah.
And because
I have to write down
we'll
all my
say
No, I like it the other way. I like it the other way because then you can put like shelves or something behind it.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. You want it in the
Alright, so
center, or do you want it against the?
Against the wall.
Okay, so I'll go with the 500. I was just fucking with you with the size. Is that?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I know you weren't. Okay.
Gonna need a nice rug,
Okay.
like
Uh,
something fluffy.
Something fluffy. Okay. There's a lot of good options in the eastern sections here. They have the Tommy mats. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Roof banners, no. Treasure troves. We'll go scroll down. So your rugs for the elvish ones they look like this.
Ooh, yeah, give me that one.
This one or the
Big
circle
round one.
Okay, and make it a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Do you want it like
Put it right in the middle.
like right there?
Yeah.
Here, we'll make
And
it even,
then-
and then you know what I'll do is that I will take this and then rotate it, so that way it fits more like that.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I would like curtains to go across the door area.
Like that area right there.
No. To the circle area.
Oh, okay.
So that I can still like have have privacy.
Understood.
Perfect.
Yeah, those are gonna have to work. Player. So we'll just say these curtains are wrapped back, and then we'll put another one up there, and we flip it. Nope. That way. Yeah, that way. Okay. There you go.
Bothering me that they're not centered.
Okay, well, listen, I'm trying here. I'm working, trying to put a squared item in a round hole. All right,
Okay, well,
I'm doing my best.
do better.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Love you.
Damn. All right, that's much.
God, all this OCD is coming really to the surface.
I'm gonna need a dresser in my bathing chamber
Okay.
and some shelves for like towels and stuff.
Fancy dresser cabinet that work for you?
Yeah, that is huge.
Well, I can
mean,
make it smaller, obviously. Slightly bigger. Like that, and then you want some shelves for towels and stuff, which I can.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a little table next to the bathtub too, so that I can eat things in the bathtub.
There you
Like
go.
not the heathen, the hedonistic person that I am.
I resemble that remark.
Not who Elka is, but you know. What do you mean? We have never eaten in your hot tub.
Is that a feeding trough?
Back
Not
when it was
food.
still
No,
around.
it's an empty
It's
shelf.
gone?
Yeah, man. It's gone.
Sad.
The heater broke, and I could not fix it.
I don't think I can get.
Couldn't you
TOWEL.
couldn't you have called someone to fix that?
It was one of those cheapo
Wow.
inflatable ones.
What about just like
Yeah, let's go to
like cloth or something?
Let's go to the sci-fi. Oh, how about that?
What's like a
Towel
towel
holder.
rack?
Yeah, it's the only
want,
thing.
like,
It's the only thing
Want,
I
like
got.
folded.
Yeah, Zach, can't you find folded towels?
What about like just like cloth
Let's, let's
or
Or you could-
clothing?
Or you might need to look up fabric.
fabric might be no.
What about clothing? Like folded clothing? How about clothes? I don't know. It seems very specific.
Clothes rack.
Hey, I don't need a clothes rack.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I have a dresser. We don't
Hmm.
listen.
Hmm?
Noble people do not just hang their clothes out to show. We put them up on like dummies if we were gonna do that.
All right, let me. I haven't even looked through all of this. This looks sick. I can add some of this for
Zane.
hold on. Magic.
Yeah, it looks about right.
That thing looks like Omega from
I need that in
Sonic
my room,
Adventure.
please.
Can do. Put it right next to your armor set. Sorry.
Legit though, why does it kind of look like Omega?
I don't know. There you go. You had your or do you want the one that looks like Bumblebee?
Nah, I'd rather the bluish one.
Okay. Anyways, back to Elka's room. Let's see here.
Oh, put that plate of food on my on my tea table.
That one? The one with the carrots?
No. Oh yes.
Well, there's meat on there too. I wonder if they have a vegetarian option. They do. Well, that's meat, actually. Hold on. That looks vegetarian.
That looks
Enough. Don't know what the broth's made out of, but just assume it's a mushroom broth and move on.
doesn't need to be, that's huge compared to the size of me.
Yeah, well, there.
Perfect.
Okay.
We need some carrots.
I will look on the internet for some towels.
Okay. For this room, I want it to be like a sitting room. So, if I can get a hearth, that'd be cool. but like a small table and some sitting. Oh,
You-
put the vanity in my. Yeah, beautiful.
Do you want a chair there?
Yeah, please.
Mm-hmm. There you go. It's a little stool.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay. So I like that red.
Hmm.
No, not. I think. Yeah, one of those, and then
Yeah, let me go ahead and reduce the opacity on that so I can actually see it. Okay. So one of these could be a little
yeah,
smaller.
put the hole behind it. So we'll put that, yeah,
like
so that it's kind of hidden.
Okay.
And then a chair.
Like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like facing that way, or
Yeah, where can I put a fireplace in here? Yes, no.
against that wall.
Could I get rid of one of those doors then? Because I have a double door. Can I get rid of the one on the wall?
It might be a part of the castle. Yeah, it is.
Oh, can you just put a wall over it?
I can. Let me grab. It would be this. Yeah, that'll work. Gonna make it slightly smaller.
Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need a gigantic
double door.
door.
There you go. It's not
But
going
yeah,
to
if we
look.
can put.
Hold on, move it down a layer. Okay, maybe not move it down a layer. Fuck. Hold on. This is where my OCD gets a bit.
Try number 2.
No, I need an end cap that makes it look like it's part of the wall. Like so. Let me do that and then flip it and make it the size of the exterior like that. Match it up and like.
Oh, I see.
Like so. Good enough. It looks a little wonky, but I'm just gonna fucking. Yeah, whatever. I'll fix that later. Anyway, so you want to you want a fireplace then?
Yes, please.
Okay. You have a few options. You have Fae. You have a few. Oh shit! Didn't mean to click on it. You have Gothic Horror. You have Hell. Jungle. Pirate, Steampunk, and Tavern.
Can you go up to the top ones again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Fey one.
Fey one?
I like the Fey one.
Yeah, it's also fitting. Bigger. Okay. And do you want a rug in here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We'll go with maybe a green rug.
You can do that. Do you want... Okay, there's a green Eastern rug.
Sure.
Okay. And you want it like that?
Yeah.
That one?
I want the second one, yeah. And then
flip
rotate it. Beautiful. I'll need another couple tables in here for refreshments and then a bookshelf.
Couple tables and a bookshelf. Can do. Do you want them to be circular tables? Do you want them to be end tables?
We'll do two more circular tables. And maybe like a coffee table in the middle.
Okay. Let me go ahead and make this. Scoot that back. Make it angle out a little bit more. That way you can go around and hop in.
Yep.
Or yeah, that works. Okay. We'll go ahead and click on that. And that matches the size. Then we'll put the other one like right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a coffee table. Well, it's a salon table. Oval desk. Long fancy table. We'll do that. That looks more like a coffee table, I suppose. A little bit bigger. There you go. All right. And then bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want the bookshelves?
Probably like one bookshelf behind the chair.
Okay. Do we have? Those are empty. Just gonna type in book. Okay, so there are different types of bookshelf. Actually, they're
The corner one. Perfect.
yeah, obviously gonna make it smaller, but 180 smaller, like so.
Beautiful.
Okay, and then there's one of these. Or do you want a longer one to go along here?
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Make it above thing. Okay.
And then actually I saw real quick and there was a hatch in the thing too. We should put a hatch over my burrow so that I can lock myself in. No, I saw a wooden one.
Door. I'll just type in door. Might be a trap door. Yeah,
There
there
it is. That way I can lock myself in and feel more comfortable.
Okay, and we'll do that. Make it slightly bigger, and then there.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right, so that's your upper room. Now, if you want, we can go here and create a new map. We'll go to Fantasy Battle Map. Make it a square. And let the new map load for a second. It's kind of a neat insight for all of you guys to see how I make my maps as well.
It goes in the square hole.
Yes, so we will go ahead and make sure that's all set up and good to go. And then we will make it okay. So for the interior, do you want it to be stone or you want it to be dirt?
I'd like it to be dirt.
Dirt. We can do dirt. Let me go ahead and just do it the grid way. Makes it more of a solid color off the rip. All right.
If you want, you can make it more like circular, like a burrow, but I would probably put in like one large room and then a smaller room where the the entrance would be into a smaller area, and then the larger room would go into like that would be my bedroom.
Oh, I had some plans.
Oh, okay.
So I can use these pieces. So it's your little entrance to your burrow. Crawl through, or I guess for your case, walk through, and then I'm
Hop
gonna
down.
what's the size of you? 232. Okay, so it's still. So we're just gonna make this max size, like so, and then we're going to copy, paste, paste, paste. All right, I'm gonna put that corner. Put that one in that corner. And then that one should be 270. Alrighty. And then we take this and make it like that. That. And like so. And then you say you want it to be a smaller room and a bigger room?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can do that. So how big and how small? Like that big? Or like that small? Or
Yeah. Like I just want to have like a small area to like kind of like storage space.
okay.
It doesn't have to be like a whole cutoff, but like having a little bit of like divided space.
Like so, and then and then that's a little
Entrance area.
and then
Perfect.
what? Okay, now that terrain's done, what do you want to put in
Um,
this little burrow?
A giant bed.
A giant bed. What color of bed? We got plenty of beds.
I'd probably go for something fairly simple, but still. Oh, that Fey one, I think. Oh no. I like under Gothic horror, the third from the right.
That one.
The third from the right.
Third from the that one.
Purple.
That one.
Obviously.
Beautiful.
Yes, the bed will be that big.
Yep.
Yes. Although I will make it obnoxiously large.
Only fit for nobility such as myself.
Right there. Is that big enough? Do you want it smaller, bigger?
I mean, that's probably fine. Like,
Okay.
I guess how big am I in this? Like,
Okay, that's fair enough. So we'll go ahead and grab. Is there a?
We'll bring the horse in.
there's a bunny.
There is a rabbit. Obviously that size. You'd
That's
probably
I'm probably yeah. Okay.
like yay big. So
Yeah, that's probably a good size.
okay.
If I bring anyone home, they should fit.
Should. Yeah, definitely. Unless they're like Ori sized.
No, I don't want to die.
Yeah, it's fair.
Come visit Elka's pleasure hole.
You want a rug down
What's in
here?
there now?
I'd like a little bit of a rug.
Okay.
Oh, you need
Can we
a pillow
do
area,
the
too.
purple one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put it under the bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other way. No, sideways.
Yeah, you have to.
To be fair, I would have done the exact same thing when you said other way.
It's literally the same on both sides. Why would you do that?
No, it's not.
It's very clearly not. Yes, I'm gonna
Okay,
take
well,
The hearts are pointing one way for the one way and the other way for the other.
okay, whatever.
Yep. See, bingo gets me.
Okay, I'm gonna need what else do I need in my bedroom?
A dresser, maybe.
Well, my dresser's upstairs.
Yeah.
So
Treasure chest.
perhaps so in the small top right corner of my bedroom, let's put like my adventuring pack and like some swords, some of the extra stuff that I've gathered.
Okay.
Just kind of pile it up in there, like I don't know what to do with it. Beautiful.
Obviously not that big.
That's a thing.
Wow.
It's a big ass sword, Elka.
I will admit I'm only like half paying attention right now. Just because, it's not my space.
Uh-huh.
But now the damn talk about the hot tub is me looking at hot tubs online.
You're welcome.
Ooh, keep it up. Let me know when you have one.
Little sword rack.
Sure. Even though that's totally not the right theme, but we'll take it.
I mean, there is a place that exists that is based
Okay.
off of Japan, South Korea, in my world. So sure, we'll just say you found it at a market.
Okay. A
And
couple bags
Weapons rack. All right.
because I have a backpack and I think I have a couple small bags of holding.
Yeah, we'll go like a backpack here, and maybe another pack right there. Make it a little smaller.
Water skin.
You do have quite a few of those.
I do. And then
So-
also a giant pile of gold. That's the dragon in me.
Can do.
That could be in the other room.
I just think it's considered treasure here. Yep, there it is.
This can be the start of my
your
my
horde.
horde.
There you go.
Beautiful, thank you.
You're welcome. Here, I'll put a little just to remind people when they come in. You know.
No one comes down here.
Yeah.
I guess
Do you want like a chest or something down here?
I
Like a foot of your bed type of deal?
yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe a couple end table, like a bedside tables.
Yeah, like nightstand. Okay.
Yeah.
Can do. All right. So we'll do. Okay, so these are considered bedside tables. Will these work?
What was there? The Gothic ones that match
Yeah, right here.
under. Perfect.
How about that? And we'll make sure those are up a layer. So
Can you make it a little bit off kilter?
a little bit off kilter. Of
Like
course.
it's against the wall, like straight down. Yeah,
so?
like that.
Okay. I can do. All right. And then maybe one like over here.
Yes, perfect. You get me. You get me. Elka is the kind of person who understands like the nobility that she is, but is also a little bit haphazard.
That's fair. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a few chests in here if this is like your storage.
Yeah.
Area, you know.
I love it.
This is your little treasure room. They're nothing is yeah, we'll make sure you're flexing on 'em. One of them can be open.
Can we actually put up some curtains in front of the opening to this?
Yeah.
We'll put some in front of the opening and then also on the other side so it looks intentional.
Do that. Then
Oh
maybe
no, do 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Okay.
Because then it's like from top down, you know.
Get slightly bigger. There you go.
Yeah, so I do like a couple of those across there and then a couple on the left on the bottom wall so that it kind of looks like I'm just trying to like decorate it a little bit and make it a little bit nicer, you know.
Like down here, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a couple more up by the other one too.
Like, yeah, we'll do that. Grab that. Cornered it like so. And then like that. And then you want more along here? Okay.
Just so it's a little bit hidden
All right.
in case anyone gets down here.
Cough, Thaddeus.
Yeah, well, Thaddeus won't be getting any keys to my bedroom.
That's fair. Any more? Or is this good? Or
I think Thaddeus would be too busy trying to reclaim the House of Sterling for himself.
Probably.
Isn't Thaddeus a
that
rogue?
looks
Can he
good.
pick in?
Doesn't need keys.
And then I think I'd like another sitting area.
Okay, do you want the same type of furniture or different?
Let's go different. Let's go something a little bit more like nature-y.
Well, there's Fae stuff.
I think that's what I had before. Oh, this stuff. No. This is great.
That's like, yeah, that's nature-y.
So we'll do 1 bench and 2 chairs for my non-existent friends coming over.
No longer. 1 bench and 2 chairs.
I feel like Weaver would be allowed to come down here.
That's a rocking chair, by the way.
I mean, considering I probably helped you dig it.
True.
Yeah.
Those look so weird from this angle, but it's fine. And then again, maybe a large circular rug.
Okay. Let's see here what they got in the Fae section. Not much in the way of rugs, huh? They got roofs.
Give me one of those green roofs. The other circle one. Can look like that can look like a rug, right? Never mind. It does not look like a rug.
It looks like a leaf rug.
We can pretend, right?
You can make it small enough, yeah.
That's the whole idea of. There you go. That looks okay. I mean, you can definitely tell it has like a raised center a little bit if you look at it directly, but it kind of looks like a relief rug.
Okay. Let's get a couple tables.
Okay. Are those are wall caps? Cabinets. That's a counter? That's a table. All right. Oh, that's a big table. Do you want a table in the center?
Put that in between the two chairs, like down. Yeah.
Okay.
And then is one of those stumps a table?
Yeah, it is actually
Yeah, give me one of those.
right in the center.
Yeah.
Okay. A little bit bigger.
That actually helps it look more like a rug now too.
Mm-hmm. Do you want any like?
Okay.
Do you want any like vines growing down here, like subterranean vines from like trees?
Yeah, and some like
Because
and some vines and roots and maybe some like a little bit of greenery.
okay, we can do that. Make these. Make that one like slightly small or slightly larger. Have it coming down like that. Maybe even have your entrance be like that.
Yeah, a little bit protected. Thank you, Weavra, for the thorns.
I mean, that is going to be part of what I'm doing, so yeah.
And some shrubbery. Just to bring some life down here. And that
A shrubber.
the shrubbery doesn't cost you anything extra because you just make that with magic.
Wonderful. I love it.
Mm.
I like free.
Free's good. And then we could have some, I don't know, some grasping vines perhaps, maybe like so, but make it smaller, and then just have it like so. Yeah, there we go.
I like it.
There. There's your burrow. Anything else you want?
I can't think of anything right this moment.
If you
but,
think of anything, let me know and I can add it.
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Let me go ahead. This is Elka's burrow.
Can I interject one thing? She needs a little well in there for water.
That's up to her.
He was very quiet. I could not hear what he was saying.
He said you need a little well for water.
It's a good idea, but I have water coming in into my bathing area. So I think that'll be enough.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that does that. Let's go back to next is Weavra. Which this is not the right floor. This is the right floor. Weaver, you wanted sand for
Yep.
floor, right? Okay.
I'm basically filling the bottom like 2 inches or so of my of my room with sand.
I hate sand.
It gets everywhere. Sand.
And maybe like 4 inches.
There you go. There.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's gonna leak through into Zane's room.
So I'm just turning it into glass then, if it comes to the
No, it'll leak
floorboards.
into the library, actually.
Okay.
Oh, it's fine.
I take the time. I will like grow little vines to seal between the cracks in the wood.
Yeah.
And
You're not just like dumping pails. They're not gonna just like dump pails of sand in there. They'll take care. Okay. Well, floor's down. What does Weaver want? What does the minimalistic man want in his room?
You have a drying rack of jerky.
Do you want desert based?
No, we want a rug. So actually, Just to the right. What was that? Oh, cloth roof.
I mean, it
Okay.
could be purposed as a rug if you want it.
Yeah, I'll make a pretty decent sized rug in there. Probably, yeah, perfect.
You want it like that, or
Nailed it.
okay? It does look like
then-
it's floating, by the way.
Yeah. No,
So maybe find something else.
let's find a rug.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's just like a basic rug, like a red rug,
Perfect.
like that. All right.
Simple.
Make it slightly larger. There you go.
Bam. And then probably,
Palm tree.
I mean, yes, but no. We'll get to that. I would probably need definitely want to do pillows, like a handful of pillows to each side of the rug.
Do you want to do like the? I can change the colors of these pillows.
Yeah, I guess the frilly-ish ones. Bam. Probably like
Do you want them like around the rug, or do you want them?
6. Yeah, probably, yeah, like that type of idea.
Okay.
Bam. Bam. And then yeah, one more in there.
Do you want them to be that color? Or do you want them to be a different color?
Now let's throw something different in there. I don't know what, but
Let's click on one and change the
have
hue
fun
on
with it.
Yeah. All right. So we can make a more like a.
Yeah, let's go with more of a. Yeah, let's go with more of a blue. I think.
Like that.
Yeah, or like a purple. Can it go purplier?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Cool. So, oh shit. 107. Okay, what is okay? We're gonna like that, so we're not hovering over it much. Same goes for. Well, we'll just move that out of the way for now. Okay. Okay. Make them a little more neat.
Yeah.
Okay. The rug can be a
How
different
about-
color as well if you want that.
Oh no, I like that red.
Okay.
And then I think the only thing, because I already have a fireplace in there.
Mm-hmm.
Really, I think the only thing would be like a. I am blanking on the word wardrobe type thing.
Okay.
An armoire.
Yeah, like probably like 3 of them.
Okay. I have a question, given that he's who he is. Do you want them to be more like a phase where it has some shrubbery growing off of them?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Whatever's cheapest, basically.
That's very fair. Okay. This is some basic furniture. Do I have a dresser at all? I do. How about that?
Perfect.
Maybe not make them as big, but well, I guess you do have to make them slightly big.
Yeah, one on either side of the fireplace, and then one kind of on the opposite wall.
Okay.
Boom, boom. And actually, how about next to the door instead? Yeah, that wall right where you got it.
And you have a bunch of natural light coming in because of the you being in the
Yep.
tower.
And then I would have a just outside in that hallway area there. Like a broom stand or like a basically somewhere where anybody that's coming in or out can like dust themselves off type of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then I can sweep the
Slightly smaller. And...
sweep it all back into my room.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then I would be enchanting one of the cabinets to have kind of the same same enchantment as my food bag. Where it was what is it? Gentle Repose, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Gentle Repose. And I had something else for each of the other two, but I don't remember what they were. So
you're also missing a bed. Now I'm assuming this is for. Does Weaver want a bed?
No.
That's what I assumed, but I didn't know if he was going to sleep like just on the rug or
on the rug, on the sand, using the pillows.
That's fair. Okay.
Put in 2 trees and make a hammock.
Here, I'll put a little small like dust you off hand broom next to it. Okay. Anything else you want in here?
Not in there. I think my only 2 other things I have in mind are for the castle proper in general type of thing.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little lamp there.
There's 3 other things.
Okay. All right. Anders' bedroom, which I'll deal with on another day. It'll be kind of stupid. Main floor still has yet to really be touched, other than the tiles that were put in by Austin and Todd over the weekend or over the week. Okay, basements. I mean, there's this little area here that I still could put like cabinets and shit in, but that's essentially their basement's done. So if you guys want to look at that, and I did finish up your workshop, Magic.
Thank you.
So all these are storage and everything like that. Alchemy area, storage room. We just watched Elka's room, but bump the is there a it's locked and it's not locked. Zane's room is locked for some reason. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save on that just so we don't lose anything. I found this to be a good thing for you guys. So that way you can have a good idea of what the house looks like whenever you come back to it and use it for whatever you feel like you need to use it for. I will show you this real. Actually, we'll get to that once we're done here. Okay, so this is the top floor. This is the social area. Obviously, this is the bathroom. I'll go ahead and put a bath in there, and then I'll put a little toilet in the washroom. Nothing serious. Is there anything specific in the social area that you guys want to put? Obviously, maybe some couches, stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need to do
At some
that.
point, we probably need a large table that we can
Well,
Oh, it's
around.
like a meeting table.
okay. Well, let's get to that right now then. Dining room. We will go ahead and what kind of table do you guys want? We're gonna. That's not how you spell table, Zach. Come on. Thank you. Okay. So, do you want a basic, like, fancy table? This comes with, tablecloth if you want it.
Sure. I'm down if everybody else is.
There's
That's a
also-
big
Yeah.
Sure.
word.
Okay. There's also the mahogany tables from Hoshasu that you could have imported. If you'd like. If not,
Let's
that's
start with just a basic. I kind of like the third one in from the left.
this one.
Yeah.
That's a desk.
I mean, it's a
Oh,
desk.
that's a desk. Okay.
So,
The round table though. In between the two broken ones. No.
oh, this one? That's a desk.
No, it's a desk. All right. Just pick something else out.
Okay. Tablecloth or no tablecloth?
No tablecloth. Me. I will.
Nah.
Okay. Make it slightly smaller. Sure it's level. All right. Why does this not look straight? Is it because the dining room isn't straight and it's just optical illusioning me, or is this actually not straight? No, this is straight. I'm just brain was doing weird things. Okay. So there's for chairs, you guys need 7, 8, do 10 chairs maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big one for Ori.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll go with these. Mhm. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Perfect.
Let me see. I will flip these. Then we'll go boom, boom. All right. So there's your meeting room / dining room. I can fill out the kitchen with standard era stuff if you guys want me to. We can design it if you'd like.
Oh, you can do our kitchen.
Okay. Living room, sitting area. What were your ideas, Bingo, for the house in general?
Basically, I want to throw a big enough tree outside that I can do transport via plant.
Okay.
And then my kind of final thing, maybe a role play opportunity type thing.
Okay.
Having to do with the some of the spell components that I picked up.
Okay. Good enough tree right there.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
If it's big enough that I can use the spell.
Yeah, easily.
Cool.
All right, and then what's this idea?
Alrighty, so I'm also gonna find a decent mid-sized tree.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Awaken on it.
Oh Jesus. Okay. You're lucky you told me about this because I've been thinking about this. All right. Easy enough. There's plenty. You're surrounded by pine forests, and where you could there's smaller-ish pines, but you could probably find with enough looking, you'd be able to find a medium-sized one.
Cool. Then I will awaken it and bring it back to the castle.
Okay.
And go.
So can you So I'm in roll 20 now.
Yep.
Can you put this? Oh, you already sent it to me. Never mind.
I
Okay.
did the other day, yeah, but I will.
So make sure you mark off. Well, does it consumes? Yeah. Make sure you mark off the gate, in a gate worth, in a gate.
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure you mark that
Agate.
off.
Yep.
Agate. Okay. Pressure sensor. You touch a huge or smaller beast or plant. The target must be have either no intelligence score or an intelligence score of 3 or less. Okay. Well, tree would fall into that category. So 10. Okay. So you don't find the tree. It's a relatively, it's large enough, but it's more of an oak tree than a pine tree.
That's fine.
You cast your spell, and immediately its arms stretch out. Well, its branches kind of morph into what look to be like human arms, but wooden. And you see a face pop up on the about 5 feet up, almost eye level with you, and it has a nose and a mouth, and it kind of honestly looks like Treebeard from Lord of the Rings. You see a hot, kind of short to the chin, what looks to be a beard, and a little bit of moss grows out of it. And he just looks at you like, "Oh, hello."
Greetings. You are Tree.
Tree. Okay. What's
This one is Weavra.
Weavra. Very well. How can I help you, little thing?
Come, this one will introduce you to everyone else and show you where you live now.
Well, I live in the forest, but I suppose a change of scenery could help my old roots.
This one hopes you will find it acceptable.
I will follow your lead. As he you see his roots rip out of the ground and they start forming into legs, and you see his body start to stretch, and what was about a 30-foot tall oak tree now is standing probably about 40 feet tall, just because oak roots go pretty far deep into the ground. And when he stands up, "Oh, you're tiny."
You are larger than I expected.
"Oh, yeah, that. Oh, I am a tree."
Yes. Come. And
Okay.
I will walk back to the castle.
These things have average intelligence, right? So 10, 10 intelligence.
10,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, so he's not dumb. He's just there.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, everybody sees me walking back up to the castle, being followed by a very large tree.
Now, I'll set the scene for you guys, because just based off of what's been going on in the home, we'll just assume over the last 3 days, you guys have been bringing in furniture. The teleportation circle would have been set up, which I do need to put that down somewhere. I'll put it in the library. So let me grab a magic circle real quick, just so we have that. Oh, that's a big circle. So magic circle is placed within the library. You guys have been getting all sorts of furniture in and out. And randomly, you just see Weaver walk out the door and wander into the forest. And
Which, to be fair, I would have been doing over the course of the past few days.
Absolutely. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. So, you watch Weaver walk out, and it's not, it's not like abnormal, but then you hear, and you hear a deep, low, bassy voice saying, "Weaver, where are we going?"
This is home.
Oh,
This one would like you to help. Perhaps move things, perhaps guard when we are away.
oh. Well, I suppose that's fine. At this point, like every step you guys see the glass of the windows rattling as each step this giant fucking tree starts making. And it's like, oh, I feel there's a lot of people in that home made of stone. Huh. This is home. Okay. You got it. And he you'll see him walk up to the big tree and in the front. Nice to meet you. I'm Tree. What's your name? As he puts his hand on the arm, like one of the branches of it. Oh, your name's Tree as well. We'll get along. And he just walks over, and all of you see this now just animated tree with a face. Just kind of standing there next to this giant tree right here.
This one will gather everyone else and introduce you.
Oh, okay. I get to make more friends. I don't have many of those.
As I'm kind of going, as I'm gathering everybody, I'll tell everybody kind of individually. We have a new guest outside. The guest's name is Tree. You will not hurt Tree, or this one will hurt you.
Should we name him Hugger?
We can see if he likes that.
Okay. There is a talking tree. Named Tree.
Hello, Mr. Tree. I'm Thaddeus
Oh, hello there.
Sterling, formerly of the House of Sterling.
Ah, I don't know what that means.
Most people don't.
Well, I'm a tree, so. Nice to meet you, Mr. Thaddeus. I'm Tree.
Can we call you Hugger?
Hugger. I like that name. And then he looks at Weaver because Weaver's the one that casts the spell.
I'll nod.
My
If
name.
you like that name,
My
the name
name
is yours.
is Hugger. Nice to meet you.
I'm going to go up and wrap my arms around the tree and hug it.
Oh,
Welcome, friend.
what are you doing?
I'm hugging you.
Oh. Hey, my name's Hugger. Oh.
I know, it's a sound of appreciation.
And you'll see his giant viney hand reach down and just attempt to give you a hug, but it's a tree and it starts to grip down on you as it tries to hug you and starts to squeeze you.
Gentle. Gentle.
Oh, sorry. These are I haven't had hands ever. It's kind of new.
I'm used to friends that don't know quite their strength. Mr. Ori.
Oh. Oh. Okay. And then he'll
You'll meet him soon.
he'll look about at everyone else hi, I'm Hugger.
Alpha
Formerly
is going
Tree.
to wave from very far away because she is so tiny. compared to this tree.
He's a tree. He doesn't really get social cues. He'll just
Okay,
Ah,
tree, neither
very
do
much
I.
like Weavra, I see.
The wind comes along. You think it's really way.
Oh, I like it when my hair blows in the wind. As you see, as like the few leaves now fly off his head. Oh, there it goes.
I didn't know you got a balding tree.
Oh, I mean, I can grow. Hold on, and you'll see him like go like. A like just this giant afro of leaves pops out on Hugger's head. I can grow. I'm not. What's bald? Anyways. Leaves.
Well, he won't need Rogaine. We're good.
Oh.
Please, tree.
Out is done your wit.
Oh,
Hugger, this
oh
one's
yes,
mistake.
yes. Sorry, that's my name now. Not used to talking.
Please, Hugger, make yourself at home. This one doesn't think you would fit indoors, but this one also doesn't think you would want to be indoors.
Oh no, I'm perfectly okay with finding a nice little. And he'll like wander over into your guys' yard. I'll just kind of make myself at home here, and he'll bury himself into the dirt. And I hope this doesn't mess up your grass.
It shall not.
Okay. So watch over that's a house, right?
Yes.
House. Okay. And what am I watching out for?
Anyone who comes to cause trouble, destroy.
Oh. Okay. I can do that. I believe it or not, I'm a good judge of character.
Squirrels are good. Rabbits are good.
Oh, I like animals.
Mice and rats are good. Snakes are not good.
Oh, cool.
And,
So, okay.
and any vampires must be killed.
What's a vampire?
They like to burn trees.
Oh, that's not good. They're not nice
No.
people, are they?
They are not.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, what do vampires look like?
If
look like-
if they smile and have fangs like mine but are more humanoid, if they look like, and I'll point to Thaddeus being the most normal looking among us, if you will.
You could say normal looking. You guys are a mixed bag of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a scary thought. Just-
That is a scary thought. I'm looking at the little PNGs that Mousy made. I'm like, yeah, actually, that checks out. Yeah, no.
I was literally like looking over at that monitor when I was saying that. So
Yeah, I'll open my mouth. Ah!
Oh, okay. So they have fangs like you, and they look like Thaddeus. Kill them?
yes,
Okay. And if anybody's here to destroy things or cause trouble, okay, I can do that. Well,
perfect. Thank you.
if you don't need me, I'll be taking a nice sun bath.
Please do.
Okay. And he'll just like dig farther in, and you'll see his eye, the open wooden eyes, shut.
Mr. Hugger,
Yes.
do you make sap?
Oh.
May we tap some of your sap?
It is not a maple tree.
It is an oak tree.
Oh,
And
very well.
You could make oak sap
I
or
ju-
oak
I,
syrup.
I just rolled
Just
a
saying.
I just rolled a nature check for him to see if he understands what that is. Oh,
Free jizz.
uh, does tapping hurt?
Only the first time. It's like
Oh.
an earring.
Well, I don't know what that is.
If
Thaddeus,
you
perhaps we can tap tree, and I will point to the other tree, the large tree for transport via plant.
We'll just say it's a maple,
Okay.
just for the sake of not piercing your new friend.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I'm trying to avoid, is piercing our new friend.
Yeah, if you become hot, well, actually, I'll let them figure that out.
Oh no, I would have said that
Okay.
as by way of introduction, like
Don't. With the awaken spell, if you become hostile towards the creature, it becomes hostile towards you.
Oh.
Just so you're
Um,
aware.
yeah, it's charmed for 30 days, or until we do anything harmful to it. When the charmed condition ends, it can choose whether to remain friendly to us or not.
Correct.
And if it chooses
If it chooses not,
You either let it
Oh, then
go
I'm burning the fucker.
or kill. Yeah.
oh, that's when the fire spells can okay.
I should just instead of Mousy, instead of my PNG being a hooded figure that says Dungeon Daddy, it just needs to be a giant fucking tree that talks.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
I can do that.
We can do.
That would be kind of funny. But okay. So Hugger, which I need to write that name down because I'm never gonna remember that with how busy my fucking life is. Hugger has now, I say, hesitantly has joined your group. He's at your disposal for a while.
my plan, my thought, kind of above board here, above table. My plan was basically to have him be home security, kind of general, kind of keep watch, that type of thing.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I have nothing against doing that.
I'm cool with it.
Okay. So, so assuming that we will, I will, assuming I have the time, I will go ahead and fill out like the guest bedroom and the living area and the kitchen and the reading nook and the library for you guys. And then anything that's in the common area, you guys will split evenly via gold, and I will have a direct number for each of you that you'll have to subtract here. Probably today or tomorrow. I'll start adding it up tonight once we're done. So, anything else in the house that you guys specifically want me to add while we're here?
Not that I can think of.
Did somebody already get a kind of pseudo Dennis?
Yeah.
A replacement Dennis?
Thaddeus went and bought a male and a female horse, or not horse, but donkey. And they were taken to the livery, which I don't have a map for. I can maybe go search for one.
I don't need a map for it. So we got
Just trying to make
two.
sure there was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that,
so he got 2 then.
Yeah.
that can we're
In
going to have
that
an army
case-
of donkeys.
Okay. Yeah, I think that is it for right now for me. have a couple of other random things that I want to do, just kind of around and during the downtime.
Okay.
I'm going to be going around and casting plant growth to enrich the land for half-mile radius and various points. So starting with kind of our lands and kind of working my way out to help out other people around. So
Okay.
do like 2 of those or 1 of those a day. And then I have another thing that I'm probably going to message you about separately, Zach, because this is going to be more of a side, almost full-on side quest that Weaver might go on for a day or two, if it's possible to get done in a day or two.
Okay. You can go ahead and shoot it to me whenever you feel like it. I guess Lexi went to bed. I didn't realize.
And she just topped out.
Okay. I have streaming mode on, so I can't hear people leave or join. Okay. All right. So, places that you guys would have explored, and I'll show it to you. And if there's anything that you want to change, this is like your little port area, docking area. That's just along the shoreline that you guys also inherited. Both of these ships are a part of. We'll say that this one is representative of the Lily, and this one is representative of the Sterling ship. The rental ship that was brought by the stonemason that you hired has since left. He has helped his wizard friend out with creating that teleportation circle that's now linked to is currently linked to the. Why am I blinking on the name? The Royal Library is where it's linked. So you guys have teleportation to the Royal Library. However, I don't think anybody knows the spell teleportation circle, do they?
Nope.
Okay. So for the sake of this, would you guys have bought a few scrolls of teleportation circle?
Yes.
Okay. Let me make sure I have the right cost for that, because that's a 6th level spell, or 6th level spell, I think, or maybe 5th. I think it's a 5th level, actually.
And Zach, when you're ready, I have a couple questions.
Okay. Scroll cost. Magic shop. Do you have a cost for me? Okay. We'll say a good cost, given the circumstances, is 1,000 gold per scroll. So how many would you have bought? And I would say that they're probably actually readily available at magic shops within the capital. Specifically asking money bags over here.
At least 5.
5? Okay. Mark off 5,000 gold. And add 5 teleportation circle scrolls. These can be used by anybody, and they can be used to utilize the teleportation circle. Well, let me see. Can anyone use a... Actually, yes, that is how that works. Okay, you have to cast a spell every time you use a teleportation circle.
Okay.
So if you don't have the ability to cast it, or anybody who eventually will have the ability to cast it, you'll have to continuously buy those, and they'll come out about 1,000 gold apiece each time.
That's fine.
But okay. So this is the harbor area that you guys have access to. Showing up there, you did find a small little rowboat that was tied off. It's not in great shape. And you have what looks to be areas that could have once been temporary camps for those that have stopped by and were either doing repairs on their ships or hauling off cargo to the manor. You don't really know what they were used for. You just know that there's definitely use within the last, say, year or so. But that's that. Is there Todd, you had questions for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
The lady that did the teleportation circle,
Yes.
that she came to visit with us, correct?
Yeah. Yes, she rode with you guys on the ship. Agnes was her name, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
I would like to pick her brain, find out if there is anything that she might be able to do, or anybody might be able to, is to destroy a teleportation
Circle.
sign or whatever.
Yeah.
Circle.
Okay.
That already exists.
All right, well, let me have her roll an Arcana check. Retconning before she left with her Owlin friend, who was the stonemason. She will look at you. Yeah, I think you could probably, so long as you use a high enough dispel magic spell, you could probably get rid of it pretty easily. Now, if it's been there for a while, it might take, it could take some time. But dispel magic should work. Yeah.
Can I bring her aboard the ship and show her about with instructions to be careful where she touches?
She'll look at you like, I don't have access to that spell. I can only create the circles. I
Can't destroy them.
I was never taught that spell. No, I'm very much self-taught when it comes to magic. Sorry.
You may or may not have seen Weaver use Dispel Magic a bunch in the past.
Okay. All right. I think I need to look at this a different way. Figure out. Okay. So, and then at that point, I just need to explain to the group about the ship and how we are going to convince the crew that they now work for us.
Okay.
Zane wants nothing to do with this.
That's completely fair. And I would say Ori is on board. So Alera would be on board, more than likely.
Yeah. Weaver is Weaver. He's down to clown.
Okay.
Mousy's muted.
I'll take her no comment as a yes. Austin?
What are we doing? I kind of spaced out for a minute.
He's asking you if Beep/Arval would be down to try to convince the crew of the Sterling ship that they now work for you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, Beep's probably the best person to come along anyway.
right. Okay, so here's my question. How do you plan on convincing a crew that has been wholly loyal to the Sterling family for pretty much their entire existence. How are you going to convince them that they need to only serve you guys? And how are you going to do it? How are you going to do this?
Ask them what their wages are, and we double it.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought I was going to go destroy the teleportation circle.
Right. The problem is you being who you are, you'd see this issue immediately. They won't let anybody into the captain's quarters, which is where the teleportation circle is. The only reason Thaddeus was ever able to get in there was because he was invisible.
Gotcha.
So you would immediately see this issue. The goal, the issue is that you have a group of severely loyal people to Thaddeus's parents, but they are, for all you know, they're very aware that Thaddeus is no longer a part of the family. You don't know that to be the case. You have yet to figure that out. So it's not just a let's go get rid of the circle. That is the end goal, because Thaddeus found out that circle has something to do with Torben.
So basically, I'd like to gather the crew.
Okay.
Who believes that they are working under my mother's orders.
Okay.
Because my father has left. And I want somebody in the group to explain to them, maybe Austin, that they're going to be introduced to somebody they haven't known since was a child, which will be me. I will then ask them the question of, and I'm going to be very blunt, would they work for a vampire?
Okay.
And if they say no, and say that is why I am back, my father has become a vampire.
Okay. You can, if that's what you guys want to do, going in there and just trying to verbally convince them, that's a way to do it. Okay, sure.
And maybe some intimidation.
Yeah, Ori is coming with you, that's for sure. And they do know Ori and Alara, because Ori and Alara rode with the ship. Okay. That's fine, let's do this. We don't need a map, because I don't think this is going to break out into combat, at least. Unless you guys do something fucking stupid.
Keep in mind, I'm sober tonight, so...
Good!
Anything stupid could happen now.
Okay, so you approach the ship. We'll use the... On my stream, we'll use that. So you approach the ship on the dock. It is rolling in with the waves and slowly being dragged back out, and you see on board the same elvish, longer-haired elvish man. Looks to be horrendously bored, and as he sees all of you walk up, he kind of looks at all of you. I was actually getting worried that this. I understand we're under orders, so I'm fine with it. I was just personally curious as to how long until we'd be able to get in the sky and head back home.
Just for reference, I am invisible this whole time until I'm introduced, and then I will make myself appear.
And he's just looking at your general group.
Austin?
Yep.
Do your thing.
How long is this going to take? We were on a schedule before, but we are in orders now, so I understand. It's just, I would like to get home eventually, if that's all right.
Beep, 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 beep. Ah, yes. People of the ship of House Sterling, I do humbly declare myself Prince Arval Cantero. I am approaching you on behalf of my affiliate. He is a son of the House of Sterling, and he wishes to speak to you all on his parentage. It is a shocking fact that I do believe you all will find very interesting and important for your continued support.
Very well. You may come aboard. I suppose there's not really any reason not to have you on board. Please, yes, come. This is the okay, sure.
I've already made it on board and I've worked my way around him. Do I need to roll a stealth check?
You have boots of elvenkind, and you're invisible. Yes, actually, you do. But with advantage. 26?
I can't see my rolls, so.
26, yeah. As far as you know, you are unseen and unheard. Ori walks up and goes, "Hey." And you see the elvish guy just kind of like acknowledge and then look straight at Arval. You said
Now-
you said your name to be Prince Cantero, is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you as well.
Now, what's this about Sterling? The Sterling family? What news do you have to bring?
Well, I believe you should hear it from the son of the house rather than me.
The
Thaddeus?
The son of the house.
That would be me, sir.
And he will just turn around and look at you. I thought I recognized you.
When?
Oh, when you waltzed your way on the boat here.
Oh, you have true sight. This will make my conversation with you much, much easier.
Among other things, yes. But, yes, what does the, son
I wish not to be
of...
arrogant. I wish to be truthful.
What does the son of my lord and lady need?
I will come out and tell you the truth. And it's whether you accept the truth or accept your destiny that may come with that truth. But I give you and the crew an option. And that option will be to leave my father's service and remain with the future house of the Sterling.
Now, why would I
will-
do that?
Would you serve knowingly a vampire?
You see a smile come over his face. A vampire?
A vampire.
Well, depends on how much they're paying, and I suppose how well they treat me. No bites on the neck or turning me into one of their spawns. I suppose. It's, gold is gold. I suppose. Although your mother and father have taken well care of myself and my family for over a century now, so.
Yes, but have they taken care of their own family?
Oh yes, I've heard of your departure. Granted, I came well after your departure, but
I have recently returned, learned of something very dangerous. Dangerous for you and the members of your crew. My father is a spawn of a very horrible vampire by the name of Torben.
oh, is he now?
And if you notice, he left the ship quite quickly. He may not even have returned to the ship when I had my encounter with him in the capital city.
Oh, he did make his way back here, yes. He told us that he was leaving and said that we were to head back home once the ball was over. But then we got summons from the lady saying that we must stay, and I assumed that was accurate, but now I could see that maybe we were being fooled. That's
I will not
fine.
lie, I was deceitful in my attempt to bring you here. And it was somewhat selfish, but it is also for the interest of you and the crew. My father's reign of terror has gone on long enough, and it will only get worse. He has abandoned his family, his children, his children's friends. He has brought the House of Torben into his world and into your world. It will only become more dangerous. My friends behind me have dealt with Torben. We know the power he has. We know the danger he has. And I have asked them to bring their confidence that you would be making the right decision in joining us in our adventures.
He'll look
would
at
still
his.
serve as captain of the ship.
He will. He'll raise an eyebrow and look at you. You do know this is a severe act of going against everything that my moral code does provide, but I do have conditions. And if you can meet them, if you can guarantee you can meet them, I would certainly entertain an offer. Especially for the son of someone who's treated me so well, I suppose I'd be a fool not to entertain it. As for your father's condition, I've been aware of that for many, many decades now. He tried to hide it for various years, and definitely tried to hide it, the fact that the affliction that's cursed your dear mother, but he's been attempting to. Sorry, can you guys give me a sec?
One.
Anybody else wants to interject, please?
I mean, I am not the most articulate of speakers. I'm just here to try to wipe out a teleportation circle.
Sorry, guys, my mom just decided to walk in. He'll look at you and say, "Oh, well, your father's been strange as of late. I do admit I have had my concerns about the whereabouts of the Lord, but I suppose him swearing to keep my family safe, as well as attempt to cleanse your mother of her condition, I had no reason to doubt anything he was doing, but you say he's connected to awful vampire.
Torben.
I don't know this name. So, Torben is a bad man, I suppose?
Zane.
I'm not here.
Delta?
I'm not here. I'm back at the keep. I didn't go with
come
you.
with me?
I can tell you one thing. Torben is the terror of Ebrak. He has brought forth a great plague across the continent of Ebrax. Using your benefactor's money, he has been able to exert his influence into a point that it may threaten the lives of many people.
Make a persuasion check. Arval.
Yeah.
You can do with advantage because there's a group here attempting to.
Yeah.
And he also sees Ori just kind of like hanging onto his axe.
29.
Well, if this is all true, it does certainly change my opinion. However, I do have my own personal situation, and
I understand. You will be reasonably paid. In fact, I would say we'd be willing to pay you more than you're actually currently receiving.
well, that would be quite an offer. But money being as it is, I won't go anywhere unless my wife and my 2 daughters agree to leaving. They're
You
well.
did mention your family.
We do have many individuals coming into the nearby village. I am certain that we can construct homes for you and the crew.
And your families
Of
that
course.
are in
And
the homeland.
what of my horses? I own.
They can be brought as well.
I
Horses, cows, we have a livery.
I own 10 horses personally.
We have 2 ships.
We can give you land. We are the lords of this land. We are free to divide it as we please.
You see him looking,
We could give you ranch land.
and he'll look at.
You could have a farm.
He'll
You
look.
could milk your cows.
He
Give
will.
it to me so I can make cheese.
He'll look out past you towards the small crew that maintains the ship and flies it. And what say all of you? All of you have been not working and eavesdropping. I understand the curiosity. And
I
you'll see
invited them all.
a larger orc man stand up. Well, I mean, I'm kind of the same way as you, Cap. As long as I can get my wife a new place to live and get paid reasonable enough, and I don't see the issue. And then you'll see a halfling woman say, well, I don't have any family, but I do have a house I like, and I don't necessarily want to leave it.
We could definitely recreate it.
How about my petunias?
Those could be brought over.
Hey, I can actually pitch in. I will druidcraft a petunia.
You'll see her.
As Arval says that.
You'll see her eyes sparkle. Okay. I don't know how you're going to be able to recreate it, but I don't see any issue, Cap. I mean, the lady might be sad that her transport ship isn't coming back, but I mean, if it's her son, yes, I've been thinking of this. And he'll look at you, Thaddeus. Young man,
Yes. Captain,
you have to speak to your mother
that I am aware.
and let her know of this happening.
That was my next consideration, is finding a way to protect my mother from my father.
Well,
We know very powerful mages and druids that might be able to assist
if
in
they
her shortcoming.
if it brings you any solace or comfort, your father has been treating her very well. I've witnessed it. It's obvious that he loves her. Whether or not your
So
father...
you are aware, I have had visions. I have spoken through my visions to my mother. I have seen my father. He does show her respect. However, my father is the one who turned on me on my friends. He said it was to protect me, but more, it was to protect him.
Well,
He is not a worthy man to hold the name of Sterling.
well,
My mother is.
I suppose that, no offense meant, but I suppose the only one that can really deem whether or not your father is worthy of that name now is your mother.
That is
And
true.
you,
I will grant you that truth.
however, when it comes to working with you and your compatriots, more pay doesn't sound so bad, and specifically working, land, and I mean, I've been walking around the countryside here. It is gorgeous, and the Gulf of Prosperity is always good for fishing, and maybe. Go ahead. I want, what I need now is you look at all of you and say, I suppose I need your confirmation. I need your word that you will do all I ask and meet my requirements. If you can do that, I will definitely consider your offer.
Would you do me the favor of coming to the keep and discussing this with all of us? This is a group decision. Some of them chose not to follow me down here, but I would like them to also be involved in this decision.
Certainly. And he'll look up at the little halfling girl. Hey, Ange, you watch over the ship. Let Vilo know that this is a decision that might be made. I'm sure he won't care since he's a drifter, but it's important to at least let him know. Gotcha. As she slides down the rope. Lead the way.
And I lead the captain back to the keep.
Okay.
And gather the group around our new table in the sitting area.
You will, You'll see the Elvish man kind of sit up at the end of the table. And, or he'll be like, hey, that's my chair. Apologies. And he will stand up and sit in the chair next to him. Hey, that's Alara's chair. Fine. And he will scooch over to the other one. Well, I suppose
That is this one's chair. As soon as he starts to get up, I'm just crack a very bad laugh, and this one jokes.
I'm gonna be standing, leaning against the wall nearby.
And he'll just like sit down and very well. Well, I suppose introductions are in order. I haven't yet to introduce myself. My name is Captain Asher, although a lot of people just call me Ash. As for family names, I don't really share it a whole lot, but I suppose if we're going to be working with each other, you'll see him like actually have some like inner turmoil with sharing his name. And so my last name is Enfear. Thaddeus, make a history check. And Zane, you can make a history check too if you want.
Mm-hmm. 19.
19. And
No idea.
oh, I have to go look. 14, yeah. Thaddeus, you would have heard the name, but you don't know necessarily know what the important is. Zane with a 19 with the DC of 18. You would know that the Enfear family is a former royal elvish family that was basically ripped away from their title and their throne in the would have been the Elviran Forest. I believe it's the Elviran Forest. It's one north of mountains. Yes, the Elvira Forest. You would know that the Enfir family are distant cousins to the current Queen of Sylvania. And you would know that that family was shunned because of the patriarch of the family doing experiments on country folk.
Is that who?
I take it your family's past the old BS.
That was my great-great-grandfather who enacted those horrid experiences and experiments. So yes, I'm now but a... Well, can't say quite so humble. I do own 10 horses, but... hardworking elvish man who uses any magical talents he has to better those that he works for.
Fair enough.
Meant to roll that publicly. I rolled a 13 on an insight check to...
Seems pretty straight and narrow.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just straight faced looking at all of you.
Who's our captain sleeping with?
I'm sorry, what?
Who is our captain sleeping with?
The Queen of Valencia,
Okay.
which is across the world.
Okay. I didn't. I thought it was in relation to the who he was talking about.
No. You've heard of the Enfir family, you just don't know necessarily the history of it. Zane would know that they were a former royalty of the Elvirian Forest. We'll look at all of you. Asher Enfir is my full name. I gained the title of captain when I was a young man. My father was that very sky ship. Well, apparently he was a sky ship captain. But I met your father later in life. Apparently my dad worked for him and ran off to go work for some noble lord, as I was left to fend for my mother and my 3 siblings. But then I found myself working for the very same man that, well, the son of the man that took my father away from my family. I guess there are cycles in people's families that they follow, but I do certainly hope none of you ever have to follow the cycle that my family follows. So, what's this about employment? You said you'd offer me more gold to work for you. I assume that would be the same for my crew.
The goal would be to keep you employed with the same compensation that you are now, with the offer of our land as you having plots to treat as your own home, to bear your horses, to farm, to grow bunnies.
You'll look like right at Elka when you say that.
And to bring up your
I'm not
children.
there.
Oh.
We are. They're at the house now.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot to flip over to the...
And to bring up your children in an environment that we know will move forward, as I don't know that the Sterling name will die with my father unless he is gone and I take it back. he is the end of the line, and he made it clear. So once he is gone, mm, there's an unknown of what will happen with the Shire. This offers you a future.
I would like. You'll see him deep exhale and think. I would like. And I'm gonna make it Thaddeus roll. You can roll with advantage, and I will. And the DC is not that high. What I would like you to do is roll a persuasion check with advantage. $17 is what you rolled. He will look at you. I'm willing to consider this. But I do have some rules with this. I want all of my crew to be paid half as more than what they're being paid per day, which I would imagine wouldn't be that hard since they only make about 2 gold a day, so I really only want 1 more gold a day for each of them. For myself, I make 5 gold a day. But I'm not so concerned about my pay. I have other means of making money. What I want is a home for my family and enough land for my 10 horses to ride around on, and so my daughters can continue all of the traditions that we have passed down, being elven royalty and such. I would prefer if they were able to continue shooting their bows and using the land like it's their own. If you can provide my family with ample enough room for all of that and promise of protection, specifically from this Corbin person you're speaking of, I suppose I'd be willing to take your offer.
As far as the finances go, that is something that I myself could easily cover. As far as the land goes, it is our land, the land of all of us, and I cannot make that decision alone. So I will leave it up to my companions.
I see no problem with them living here. Not here, but on our lands.
This one agrees.
And obviously, I have no issue with it.
Or it'll be like, just don't piss me off and we'll be fine.
Ori, he has, and we have donkeys now.
Not the same. I want Dennis back. You'll see him then get a little, like, actually sad.
General... Oh, okay. Hang on. I'll wait.
Alfie, you're muted.
I don't know if Elka would have crawled out of her hole during all this.
Oh, I have not been listening, so we're gonna go with no. I was like half listening, sorry. But like what was the thing? I heard something about Dennis.
Oh, I mean that too. We're staging a rescue mission.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm kidding.
We're not. But no, the captain of the Sterling ship has just agreed to working for all of you if you bump his pay and provide his family a place to live, as well as land big enough or large enough for his 10 horses to roam around on, and enough room for activities that his daughters will be able to continue living the lifestyle that they've lived.
I'm okay with all that.
Okay. And then also providing housing for the crew, which is 4 people.
Dumb logistical question. Like, that's not a problem given the land that we have,
No.
correct?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure now that I thought about it.
You guys have inherited 2,000 acres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay.
I was gonna say, Sylvania is a massive fucking country. Let's just put it that way. So you guys have enough room for activities, that's for sure.
And Elka, as I said, the finances of their crew is something I can handle, but the land belongs to all of us, and I wanted everyone to buy in on it.
That makes sense.
And as you, I think, is there anybody else we are missing?
Alara just kind of shrugs her shoulders and says, "That's okay." She
And
probably
you would work in hand with Sir Anda.
at this point, Ander is kind of like sitting there listening. He'll just kind of like, "What's up?"
Ander, having been with us and supported, would be the superior officer of the fleet.
The Admiral, as you put it. I thought we spoke about me being Admiral, right? That is
I think it was I who said that.
right.
yes.
Right. Yes, Admiral. That sounds.
Would you be willing to? We need you to be able to work with other captains.
I've been working with other mariners and skyship captains alike for my entire career. So, working with someone who seems to be competent wouldn't be that any issue.
Very well.
And Andrew just kind of goes like, "Competent? Oh, yeah, okay." Anyways, as he leans back in the chair, he totally has his feet kicked up on the table. I suppose that wouldn't be any issue. The other condition I have, Thaddeus, you must tell your mother. I will take you there to see her if you like. I cannot guarantee you if your father will be there or not. But I do believe you should talk to your mother about this. I think she'd be more than willing to see you.
Very well.
I do warn you. The last time I saw her, she was not looking well. Her skin had turned pale and her physique had started to wither a little. But she's still cognitive, and I'm sure she'd know exactly who you are.
Then I would agree a travel to see her would be appropriate. Possibly bring her along. I do require one thing, though,
Very well.
for your protection and for ours. I've been in my father's captain's quarters.
I saw. Yes.
There is a circle that needs to be removed.
He'll just kind of like look at you. I see no issue with that.
We shall take care of that.
Oh, and I do have to say, make sure the next time you set a trap, make it a little less obvious.
I didn't want any of your crew being hurt.
That was obvious. I appreciate that.
It was intended for a return.
Right. I don't see any issue with it. You would need someone to probably cast Dispel Magic.
We know how powerful the magic is.
I have no idea. Thaddeus, your father, he was very secretive about his quarters. I do know that a strange, I wouldn't call him strange, looked a little off. He was a darker skinned man. Kind of looked like an elf. He was the one that came in there and set the circle. Speaking to his abilities, I can only guess that he was able to set the circle pretty quickly, which does require a good amount of skill. Kind of a... That was... How long ago was that? That was... No. That circle's relatively new, actually. That was just a decade ago. But I suppose a spell magic would work. I can't tell you how powerful of a spell that was, but you can take a shot at it if you like.
Very well. And I will start making my way back towards the docks.
Okay. He will look at all of you. Assuming his mother is okay with this whole idea, I look forward to working with all of you.
I look forward to a fruitful partnership. And by the way, don't spread my name too much.
I assume so. Generally, Ushar royals don't like to be very well known outside of their own island.
It was a necessary thing to tell me, or well, tell you, I mean.
Right, I understand.
My lineage.
Regardless,
I do hope it is fruitful.
He nods, and Asher will say, I believe I should probably head back to the ship and make the crew aware. And I guess catch up with your friend. What was his name? The
Vivra.
Vivra, right. Well, I'll be around. I'll be out by the ship. Thaddeus, if you'd like to come with.
I will come with. May I bring Weaver and Ori with me?
Weaver's already
I already left.
Weaver's already like striding towards the beach. Ori will be, I really don't want to come. I don't like sand.
All right. I just hope doesn't get rough and tumble.
At this point, you see Asher walk out, Thaddeus, and as he walks out, you see him get lifted into the air, and you hear vampire.
Oh shit!
You're already gone, buddy.
Yep.
I must kill a vampire. I'm not a vampire. What the hell, Thaddeus?
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
No. If we walked the guy in, I would have introduced, or at least given a signal to Hugger to say, "Hey, he's okay."
You didn't say you did, buddy.
Fair.
Hugger!
Oh,
This is a friend of ours.
feel like.
This is my friend.
Oh,
Friend. He's protecting us from the vampire.
he catapults him into the scene. Oh, you will look down. Oh, friend, right? What's that word? Wait, what does that mean?
That means no harm.
Oh, right. Yep. I'm sorry, little one. I don't quite know what vampires look like yet. You just kind of You looked like Thaddeus, so I just assumed.
I am not a vampire. My father is a vampire.
Right, but he said he said people that look like you and have pointy teeth. Oh, I see what I did wrong.
Okay.
Okay,
We're learning. This is good.
I'm sorry. What is your
Apology accepted.
what is your name? Little person that looks like Thaddeus? The name's Asher. Please do remember me next time I'm here. Also, I have a orc, a big guy, really big guy, a shorter girl, a human man who looks a lot like me but no pointy ears, and then I also have or a little. You'll see him when you. He's goblin, all right. He works down in the cellar. He's just a little guy. He probably won't come this close to the house. Just please don't squish him. Don't squish him. Okay. What's a goblin? Oh my god. I'll leave this to you guys, and he will start walking away. Have a good day, tree. The name's Hugger. But okay.
We call him Hugger.
I see that.
As I
Anyway.
said, my friends are involved in the magics and arcane.
I can see that, yes. Did it just get really quiet for everyone else? Huh? Or is it just...
I'm still here.
Yeah,
No,
Thaddeus
so-
is just
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
still here.
Todd is quiet, yes.
yeah.
Oh, I turned my volume down because people were hearing me breathing, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, just turn yourself up slightly. But you guys will make your way to the ship. You'll find Vuivra, you'll find Vuivra just like at the door. The door's locked, Vuivra. Do you want to try to unlock it? Or are you just gonna wait?
I'm not going to like break in or anything. I will try to unlock it and I'll try to knock as well, but
Okay. Do you have thieves' tools?
I said I'm not gonna try to.
Right. Well, you can try to pick the lock.
No, not even if I had thieves' tools, I wasn't gonna try that.
Okay. Yeah, you knock. No response.
Okay, then I will just sit patiently and wait.
Okay. About 5-10 minutes goes by, and you see Asher kind of gripping his shoulder.
Oh, this one forgot about Hugger.
I've met Hugger.
Yes.
Yes, he definitely hugged.
This one apologizes.
We need to teach Mr. Hugger some boundaries.
Yes. This one will come up with something.
I have to say, this might be one of the best off-the-cuff random characters we've created. Hugger the tree, who kills people by hugging them. Yes, I like it. Anyways, I suppose I should probably unlock the door. Hold on. He will unlock the captain's quarters door, and
I'm ready.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the captain's quarters that I was knocking on.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then I wouldn't have knocked, so.
I am
okay.
sheathed and ready to attack.
Gotcha. Asher will walk up, unlock it, open it. The room's empty.
Hold on, Weaver. It is set. A trap has been set.
Oh no, I've already gotten rid of that.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
and he'll point to the trap mechanism and the darts that you that you left. I put them over there neatly. I didn't know what to do with them.
I'll take them.
He'll just point to him. That's the circle. And he will look. He will see the circle. You have. That's strange. And he will walk up. The Weaver, you see this as well. You see what looks to be sandy boot prints that have walked all around, that have walked from the circle going away. It seems like it's walked up to the bed that's in here, then from the bed to the desk, where clearly there's like a little bookshelf on this desk, it's like a little desktop bookshelf, and there's clearly 3 books that are missing from the shelf. And then you see dissipating sand boot prints that walk towards the door, towards where Thaddeus's trap was, and where the components now sit. And then you see 1 step heading back towards the teleportation circle. All these boot prints are about the size of Thaddeus's.
Size-wise, Thaddeus and Torben are not
The same, no.
okay. This one believes that your father has returned and retrieved something.
I concur, although he normally would say something to us. And I didn't even sense him come onto the ship. Strange.
All the more reason to be rid of this. Zach, timeline question. This is obviously, or I'm guessing, this is not the same day that a lot of the, like, I would have dug out the burrow for Elka or something like that, right?
Digging out the burrow would have happened the day before, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is I'd say this is the this would have been the morning of the 3rd day after you guys had received the keep.
Okay.
So technically, you guys have 5 days until, or no, 4 days until the ball.
Yeah. No, I was just more asking for spell slot purposes.
You're good. You're good on. You're full on spell slots. Yeah.
Actually, I'll probably be down 1 because of my plant growth. I'll probably wake up early and do that first thing in the morning for 8 hours.
Right.
But I will go ahead and drop a 6th level Dispel Magic into the teleportation circle.
Okay. You start your incantation. And you start to see the lines of the teleportation circle start to erode away. Slowly. And then it stops at the corner of what looks to be a star. And then it really struggles to get past that. And then it pushes through and gets to the second point of the star on the outside circle. And then it stops again. And then starts to move inwards on the circle. And you can sense that the spell is working. But whoever created this circle really did a good job. And you would probably guess that the spell was cast at least 6th level. Given the fact that you just cast it at 6th level and it's starting to disappear.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But
I would assume at 6th level because you didn't make me roll.
Right. Right. Getting there. I'm kidding. Mostly. Somewhat. It gets to the center and starts to try to disappear. And you can see something is keeping it from fully dissipating. With your what's your passive perception now? Like 22?
24, I want to say. Yeah, 24.
24? Easy enough. You glance over at the center of the circle and you do see what looks to be some sort of conduit. It looks like a gemstone. And it's blood red sitting in the center of it. It went from being invisible to now fully visible with a dispel magic coursing through and it looks to be held in place by what's left of the teleportation circle. And your dispel magic is fighting against it, but it's really having a hard time cracking this conduit. So now I need you to roll a d20.
Alright.
Do I see this?
No. Well, maybe. So 15 plus your spell modifier.
Plus wisdom.
Plus wisdom
so
modifier.
Plus 5. So
20. You sense it really trying to push through, and eventually you see, and everybody sees, a crack start to form on this gemstone, and then little green vines from your dispel magic reach up and smother the light of this blood crystal, and it just condenses it, and then you feel pulse wave shoot out from the center of this. It actually knocks you see the hat on Asher's head get knocked off his head, and he kind of like looks a little disheveled. I'm gonna say you can make an Arcana check, Weaver, if you'd like, to determine how powerful that was. 8.
yeah, no idea.
You just know it was really powerful.
Yep.
And
Good enough for me.
it is now dispelled. Yes. Some sort of blood-colored crystal now lays there, no longer with power inside of it. It is cracked in half, and it is sitting there in the center of what looks to be a formerly etched-in teleportation circle to the wood.
That was difficult.
I can see that.
Looked difficult. Are we safe, or does that need to be removed? And if so,
This-
how? Remember my last time of touching something I shouldn't have.
Yeah, turning to Asher, I will say, do you have a bag of some sort that this one could safely transport that?
Yeah, hold on. And he'll he'll peer out and say, Gorth, hey, can you give me a burlap sack? Yeah, that's no problem, boss. You'll see the orc start to walk over, and he'll pick up a burlap sack that's still semi filled with salt, and he will he'll dump it out on the deck
Okay.
and bring it over.
And I will full on picking up dog poop style, grab the pieces of the gem.
Okay.
And put them in the sack.
Anybody that owns dogs knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you pick it up. You don't feel any arcana coming off of it or anything, but being safe, I understand.
I was gonna say, don't care.
But it's connected to Torben.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay, so you have now collected. Put in your inventory.
I mean, I'm not even gonna bother putting it in my
Oh,
inventory because I'm gonna
you're gonna
go
keep it?
deal with
Okay.
it.
Oh, you're
No,
just...
no. I'm gonna go deal with it right now, like first thing.
Okay. What are you gonna do with it?
Meander towards the probably the library next. I will first check to make sure that everything is good on the ship, that I'm not needed here anymore.
Everything seems fine.
Okay. This one will go ask someone about this. And I will meander my way towards which is closer, the library? Oh, the palace is slightly closer, it looks like.
Well, you have the teleportation circle, and you have.
But I'm not gonna burn it.
Okay.
That's not this trip is not worth 1,000 gold.
That's completely fair. Yeah. So, if you're walking, it's going to take a long time. I mean, you're a 2 hour
fly.
you're a 2 hour airship ride away. So 2 hour flight, with rest just because flying. I'd say 3 hours to get there. So
Do we want the ship to take you?
No, I can.
you just
This
see,
one can fly.
Yeah.
What is the?
You're looking for a fly speed.
Oh yeah, number of hours is equal to half my druid level rounded down. I can be in wild shape for 5 hours at this point. So.
Oh yeah. You'll make it there just fine. You'll have to rest in order to come back, but
That's fine.
wait, can you wild shape twice now?
2 wild shapes, yeah.
Oh well, then never mind. You won't have
I've
to
always
rest.
had 2 wild shapes.
I thought it was only one. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. So you fly your way to. You would probably know that the Royal Library would be the place to go.
Okay.
But
the reason I ask is because the reason I considered the palace was because of the conversation we had with I had with the queen about the Torben's blade.
right. Oh, right. That makes sense. Okay, well, you can choose whichever one you want. But I will say we are getting late, and we'll do that next session. So we will stick a pin in figuring out what this blood crystal is, or blood red crystal, I should say. Okay, so you all see Weaver fly off. In the meantime, Asher will say, "Should I prep the ship to head back to, to your mother, Thaddeus?"
We do have the official ball that I must attend. I don't know what the time frame would be to travel back to see my mother.
Oh, to get to Elba from here, probably 2 hours, or not 2 hours, 2 days. Yeah, I would wait until this ball comes around. And then once this is over, we can fly back together.
The other option that you have, and I would do this under trust, is that you return the ship and bring your families back here in the time that we are preparing for this ball.
I will not move my family until your mother approves of this.
The man that can scry with her just left.
I respect your father as a boss.
I understand.
Your mother, I respect as a person.
I am.
And I respect her past whatever your father would pay me. So it is important to me for her to give the okay.
Do you have a sending stone with her?
I don't, unfortunately. Well...
And a question that I do have for you. You were looking around as though there were something that you said my father may have returned. I don't know if I understood that correctly.
It looks like, and he'll point out the boot prints. It looks like somebody came through this circle and collected a few things.
Would you have had an awareness of what was collected?
Unfortunately, no. I was never really allowed in the... Well, hold on. At least not while your father was here, I wasn't allowed in here, but... So, are any of my things stolen? And he'll, look around. Yeah. 3 books from the shelf are gone. As for which ones they are, I can't remember, since these are the books that your father kept on the ship. But, I mean, don't... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I used to sleep in here whenever your father was not on the ship with us.
Okay.
He didn't want me to, but I didn't care.
Well, rest with your crew, and we will, once Weaver is back from dealing with the stone, we may be able to have a communication without traveling the ship to speak with my mother.
I really think it's important you go see her in person. But that's just my opinion.
As it would be my wish as well.
You bring your all your friends along. If your dad shows up, just he'll kind of motion like a neck cut, like finger
Yes.
across the neck. You know, just
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand. I am
Yeah.
just we have a commitment and we must make this commitment, and I don't want to alter the plan of my group without their approval.
That's understood. Well, I think it'd be best you head back to your keep, and I'll speak with the crew about it, and we can talk about it whenever your friend gets back.
Very well.
As you head back to the keep, with all sorts of ideas and thought processes to go through, that's where we will end tonight's session. As for next week, I should be back in time. I don't see why I shouldn't. But if you guys need me, just know that more than likely I'm going to be literally neck deep in thistles and brush and
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
yeah, I do. Well, haha, funny, but also no, I'm dead serious. Like it's
Yeah.
the undergrowth on that property is just unrelenting.
Get a weed whacker, bro.
A weed whacker would break.
Get a better weed whacker.
We
Make
do.
your own.
We have multiple types of brush cutters that.
Like make a weed whacker that's literally like 2 machetes spinning.
Jesus. Actually, funny enough, I'll show you what we got here. Let me go and end the stream. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're gonna go and end it there. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. So Corgan, for your sake, look up a DR mower. They're like a self-propelling. Here, fuck it. I'll just around here. I'll just show you real quick. DR mower. Is it this one? I think it's this one that we have. It is, yeah, this is the one, the 34-incher, 20 horsepower brush cutter. It is a self-propelling brush cutter. I could literally put like foot pegs on the bottom of it and stand on it, and it would just go on a straight line. We have that plus on the tractor. There's it's a finishing mower. Yeah. It's a bit of a beast. These things are pretty nice. But we have it's not quite as powerful as a brush hog, but it is powerful. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I'll catch you guys next week Sunday. Yeah, sulky on yours. Nice. Yeah. Anyways, everyone have a wonderful night. I will catch you guys next week Sunday. And everyone have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you later. Peace out.